When you're learning a language, you're constantly coming across new words, and you're constantly forgetting them. The good news is you can just save them to your extended brain, the word bank, and you'll see just how to do it today. But first, if you don't yet have access to our language learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. What is the word bank? If you're learning with our system, word bank is kind of like your extended brain. It's where you can save words and phrases that you come across in our lessons with a click. All the words will be here in one spot for you to review later. So you're not just coming across new words and immediately forgetting them after. Because let's be honest, you will forget them if you never see them again, right? So you'll find the word bank in the vocabulary drop-down menu on the site. If you're using the app, it's right there on the dashboard. By the way, if you're not learning with our system, you should still consider getting something similar, where you can save new words for review later. How to save words and phrases to the word bank. So, here's how you can save words to your word bank. If you're taking a lesson, just head to the vocabulary section. Find the words you want to save and click Add to Word Bank. If you're on the core word lists or the free vocabulary lists, it's just as simple. Select the words, then click Add Selected Words and choose Word Bank. Anytime you come across a new word or one you want to remember, save it. Later, you can review it in the word bank. Listen to the audio pronunciation, check the translation, and even see related lessons where the word appears. And here's a handy feature. You can organize your entries with labels like adjectives, verbs, or phrases to keep everything neat and easy to find. Now, saving is only one step in the process. If you want to improve your language, you'll still need to master these words, which I'll talk about next. Easy ways to review vocabulary with the word bank. Sometimes a quick glance is all it takes to jog your memory. You can easily check the meaning of a word or listen to its audio pronunciation right in the word bank. If you're looking to really master those words, you can click Sync to Flashcard Deck. This creates a flashcard deck with your word bank entries, ready for study. If you want to create your own printable worksheets, just click Printer-Friendly Version and print out your word bank. And if you need a digital copy, you can export your word bank as a PDF, CSV, or even XML file. So if you want to learn the language and get access to these learning tools and our learning system, sign up for a free lifetime account right now. Just click the link in the description to get your free lifetime account. Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Italian ebook before it's gone. Today.
Oggi.
Yesterday.
Ieri.
Tomorrow.
Domani.
Week.
Settimana.
Year.
Anno.
Second.
Secondo.
Minute.
Minuto.
Hour.
Ora.
Clock.
Orologio.
A clock.
In punto.
Calendar.
Calendario.
Monday.
Lunedì.
Tuesday.
Martedì.
Wednesday.
Mercoledì.
Thursday.
Giovedì.
Friday.
Venerdì.
Saturday.
Sabato.
Sunday.
Domenica.
Do.
Fare.
Go.
Andare.
Hello.
Buongiorno.
Excuse me.
Mi scusi.
I'm sorry.
Mi dispiace.
Good night.
Buonanotte.
Nice to meet you.
Piacere di conoscerti.
How are you?
Come stai?
Yes.
Sì.
No.
No.
Thank you.
Grazie.
I'm.
Sono.
Goodbye.
Arrivederci.
Bad.
Cattivo.
Good.
Buono.
Pretty.
Bella.
Ugly.
Brutto.
Easy.
Facile.
Difficult.
Difficile.
Near.
Vicino.
Far.
Lontano.
Small.
Piccolo.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Italian ebook before it's gone. Laugh.
Ridere.
Delicious.
Delizioso.
Water.
Acqua.
Tea.
Tè.
Coffee.
Caffè.
Beer.
Birra.
Wine.
Vino.
Beef.
Manzo.
Chicken.
Pollo.
Pork.
Maiale.
Fish.
Pesce.
Lamb.
Agnello.
Doctor.
Dottore.
Police officer.
Agente di polizia.
Teacher.
Insegnante.
Employee.
Impiegato.
Come.
Venire.
See.
Vedere.
Make.
Preparare.
Use.
Usare.
Today.
Oggi.
Yesterday.
Ieri.
Tomorrow.
Domani.
Week.
Settimana.
Year.
Anno.
Second.
Secondo.
Minute.
Minuto.
Hour.
Ora.
Clock.
Orologio.
O'clock.
In punto.
Calendar.
Calendario.
Monday.
Lunedì.
Tuesday.
Martedì.
Wednesday.
Mercoledì.
Thursday.
Giovedì.
Friday.
Venerdì.
Saturday.
Sabato.
Sunday.
Domenica.
Do.
Fare.
Go.
Andare.
Hello.
Buongiorno.
Excuse me.
Mi scusi.
I'm sorry.
Mi dispiace.
Good night.
Buonanotte.
Nice to meet you.
Piacere di conoscerti.
How are you?
Come stai?
Yes.
Sì.
No.
No.
Thank you.
Grazie.
I'm.
Sono.
Goodbye.
Arrivederci.
Bad.
Cattivo.
Good.
Buono.
Pretty.
Bella.
Ugly.
Brutto.
Easy.
Facile.
Difficult.
Difficile.
Near.
Vicino.
Far.
Lontano.
Small.
Piccolo.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Italian ebook before it's gone. Can.
Potere.
Zero.
Zero.
One.
Uno.
Two.
Due.
Three.
Tre.
Four.
Quattro.
Five.
Cinque.
Six.
Sei.
Seven.
Sette.
Eight.
Otto.
Nine.
Nove.
10.
10.
Salesman.
Venditore.
Manager.
Dirigente.
Cook.
Cuoco.
Engineer.
Ingegnere.
Programmer.
Programmatore.
Nurse.
Infermiera.
Body.
Corpo.
Head.
Testa.
Laugh.
Ridere.
Delicious.
Delizioso.
Water.
Acqua.
Tea.
Tè.
Coffee.
Caffè.
Beer.
Birra.
Wine.
Vino.
Beef.
Manzo.
Chicken.
Pollo.
Pork.
Maiale.
fish,
pesce,
lamb,
agnello,
doctor,
dottore,
police officer,
agente di polizia,
teacher,
insegnante,
employee,
impiegato,
come,
venire,
see,
vedere,
make,
preparare,
use,
usare,
today,
oggi,
yesterday,
ieri,
tomorrow,
domani,
week,
settimana,
year,
anno,
second,
secondo,
minute,
minuto,
hour,
ora,
clock,
orologio,
o'clock,
in punto,
calendar,
calendario,
Monday,
lunedì,
Tuesday,
martedì,
Wednesday,
mercoledì,
Thursday,
giovedì,
Friday,
venerdì,
Saturday,
sabato,
Sunday,
domenica,
do,
fare,
go,
andare,
hello,
buongiorno,
excuse me,
mi scusi,
I'm sorry,
mi dispiace,
good night,
buonanotte,
nice to meet you,
piacere di conoscerti,
how are you?
come stai?
Yes,
Sì,
no,
no,
thank you,
grazie,
I'm,
sono,
goodbye,
arrivederci,
bad,
cattivo,
good,
buono,
pretty,
bella,
ugly,
brutto,
easy,
facile,
difficult,
difficile,
near,
vicino,
far,
lontano,
small.
piccolo.
Hi everyone! In this lesson, you'll practice your listening skills with one classic story told in two surprising ways. Listen carefully and tell us which version you prefer. Let's begin!
Il topo di campagna e il topo di città 2.0. Lo scambio. Il topo di campagna vendeva mele lungo la strada. La mattina era tranquilla, cielo azzurro, cinguettii, odore d'erba fresca. Una sconosciuta si fermò al banco. Indossava una giacca elegante, occhiali scuri e teneva un grande bicchiere di carta. caffè di città, sussurrò la mamma del topo di campagna. Il topo di campagna guardò il bicchiere. A volte, disse, la città mi manca. La sconosciuta sorrise. Vivo in città, ma vengo qui per la pace. Con apertura e agilità puoi avere il meglio di entrambi. Quella sera il topo di campagna chiamò il topo di città. Ti manca la campagna? Sì, rispose il topo di città. Se condividessimo il meglio dei nostri mondi? Così decisero di scambiarsi una volta al mese. Il topo di città avrebbe dormito sotto le stelle. Il topo di campagna avrebbe camminato sotto le luci al neon. Rimasero fedeli alle radici e si aprirono al nuovo. Condividendo, vissero una vita più ricca.
Now, here's a different take on the same story. Listen closely to see how it changes.
Il topo di campagna e il topo di città 2.0. La fuga che lo seguì. Il topo di città aveva bisogno di staccare. Fece la valigia e prese il treno per andare a trovare il cugino in campagna. Aria fresca, notti tranquille, disse. Questa è vita. All'inizio si rilassò, beveva del tè, guardava gli uccelli, raccoglieva le mele, ma poi gli mancò l'espresso. Così aprì una caffetteria. Poi gli mancò il suo letto, quindi costruì un hotel di lusso con piscina. Gli mancò la consegna a domicilio. Così avviò un servizio di consegna con droni. Gli mancò l'asfalto, quindi fece asfaltare le strade. Presto arrivarono turisti, poi fotografi, poi influencer. I campi divennero ecologi, il banco delle mele un centro benessere. Il topo di campagna osservava tutto. Una mattina il topo di città chiese: «Non era più tranquillo qui prima?» Il topo di campagna non rispose. Guardò soltanto la strada che veniva asfaltata tagliando il prato.
Great listening! Which version did you prefer and why? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Italian ebook before it's gone.
Do you know how to discuss past events in Italian? You'll learn how in just a moment. Hi, my name is Felice, and this is 3-Step Italian by ItalianPod101.com. In this lesson, you learn how to talk about past experiences and describe what life used to be like in Italian through a short conversation. Let's look at the dialogue. As you listen, pay attention to how they ask about the topic and how the other person responds. Andiamo a mangiare la cotoletta milanese. Offro io. Grazie! Ti piace la cucina milanese, vero? Sì, la adoro. Quando ero bambino vivevo a Milano e mangiavo spesso la cotoletta. Interessante. Io invece mangiavo molta pasta da bambino. Perché? Perché quando ero bambino abitavo a Bologna. Let's hear it with the English translation. Andiamo a mangiare la cotoletta milanese? Offro io. Let's go eat Milanese cutlet. It's on me. Grazie! Ti piace la cucina milanese, vero? Thanks. You like Milanese cuisine, right? Pay attention to the next paragraph. These sentences follow the key speaking pattern you learn later in this lesson. Sì, l'adoro. Quando ero bambino vivevo a Milano e mangiavo spesso la cotoletta. Yes, I love it. When I was a child, I lived in Milan and often ate cutlet. Interessante! Io invece mangiavo molta pasta da bambino. Interesting. I, on the other hand, used to eat a lot of pasta as a child. Perché? Why? Perché quando ero bambino abitavo a Bologna. Because when I was a child, I lived in Bologna. Let's look at the sentence pattern. Do you remember how the character said, when I was a child, I lived in Milan and often ate cutlet? Quando ero bambino, vivevo a Milano e mangiavo spesso la cotoletta. Quando ero bambino, vivevo a Milano e mangiavo spesso la cotoletta. This sentence follows the pattern here. Quando plus imperfect sentence 1, comma, imperfect sentence 2. When imperfect sentence 1, comma, imperfect sentence 2. The first pattern is used to show a past situation or background action introduced with quando, followed by another action that was also ongoing or habitual in the past. It is especially helpful for setting the scene in storytelling. For example, in the sentence Quando ero bambino, vivevo a Milano e mangiavo spesso la cotoletta. When I was a child, I lived in Milan and often ate cutlet. The word quando means when and introduces the time frame. Ero is the first person singular of essere in the imperfetto, meaning I was. Bambino means child, so ero bambino means I was a child. Vivevo is the first person singular of vivere in the imperfetto, meaning I lived. A Milano means in Milan, indicating where the speaker lived. Mangiavo is the first person singular of mangiare in the imperfetto, meaning I used to eat. Spesso means often, describing the frequency of the action. La cotoletta means the cutlet. It's the thing the speaker used to eat. So the full sentence means, when I was a child, I lived in Milan and often ate cutlet. Io invece mangiavo molta pasta da bambino. I, on the other hand, used to eat a lot of pasta as a child. Io means I, the subject of the sentence. Invece means instead or on the other hand, showing contrast with what was said before. Mangiavo is the first person singular of mangiare in the imperfetto, meaning I used to eat. Molta means a lot or much. Pasta means pasta, the object of the verb mangiavo. Da bambino means as a child. Da is the preposition meaning as in this context, and bambino means child. So the full sentence means I, on the other hand, used to eat a lot of pasta as a child. This sentence follows the pattern. Da, noun or adjective, plus verb in the imperfect. It shows a role or identity in the past and an habitual action that went with it. Now you know how to use the imperfetto to describe past experiences, repeat actions, and situation in Italian. Now let's look at some speaking examples. Quando ero piccolo, giocavo sempre nel parco. When I was little, I always played in the park. Let's break it down. Quando ero piccolo, meaning when I was little, followed by giocavo, the imperfect tense of the verb giocare, meaning I used to play. Next, sempre nel parco, meaning always in the park. This sentence follows the pattern quando plus imperfect sentence, comma, imperfect sentence, just like our focus line. It sets the scene with a past time frame and shows a repeated or habitual action, which is exactly what the imperfecto tense is used for. Here's another example. Da bambino guardavo i cartoni ogni mattina. As a child, I watched cartoons every morning. Da bambino guardavo i cartoni ogni mattina. As a child, I watched cartoons every morning. Let's try one more. Quando pioveva, leggevo un libro a casa. When it rained, I used to read a book at home. Quando pioveva, leggevo un libro a casa. When it rained, I used to read a book at home. Another one. Da studente prendevo l'autobus ogni giorno. As a student, I took the bus every day. Da studente prendevo l'autobus ogni giorno. As a student, I took the bus every day. One last example. Quando abitavo in Italia, mangiavo spesso la pizza. When I lived in Italy, I often ate pizza. Quando abitavo in Italia, mangiavo spesso la pizza. When I lived in Italy, I often eat pizza. Now you know how to discuss past events in Italian, and you can move on to the practice. A presto!
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Italian ebook before it's gone.
Do you know how to give an account of past events and outcomes in Italian? You'll learn how in just a moment. Hi, my name is Felice, and this is 3-Step Italian by ItalianPod101.com. In this lesson, you learn how to talk about what happened and what you did in the past, all through a short conversation. Let's look at the dialogue. As you listen, pay attention to how they ask about the topic and how the other person responds. Patrizia, hai ricevuto qualche notizia da Innova? Sì, ho ricevuto un'email ieri. È una buona notizia? No, mi dispiace, non hanno accettato il contratto. Come mai? Abbiamo sbagliato qualcosa? No, abbiamo fatto tutto bene. Che peccato. Let's hear it with the English translation. Patrizia, hai ricevuto qualche notizia da Innova? Patrizia, did you receive any news from Innova? Pay attention to the next sentence. It follows the key speaking pattern you learn later in this lesson. Sì, ho ricevuto un'email ieri. Yes, I received an email yesterday. È una buona notizia? Is it good news? No, mi dispiace, non hanno accettato il contratto. No, I'm sorry, they didn't accept the contract. Come mai? Abbiamo sbagliato qualcosa? How come? Did we do something wrong? No, abbiamo fatto tutto bene. No, we did everything right. Che peccato! What a pity! Let's look at the sentence pattern. Do you remember how the character said, "Yes, I received an email yesterday"? Sì, ho ricevuto un'email ieri. Sì, ho ricevuto un'email ieri. This sentence follows the pattern here. Subject plus present of avere plus past participle. Subject plus present of to have plus past participle. This pattern is used to describe completed actions in the past, things that happened once and are now finished. It's formed with a subject, the present tense of the verb avere, to have, and the past participle of the main verb. Here's how the line from the dialogue uses the pattern. Sì, ho ricevuto un'email ieri. Yes, I received an email yesterday. Let's break it down. Sì, meaning yes. O is the first person singular present of avere, meaning I have. Ricevuto, the past participle of ricevere, meaning received. Un'email, meaning an email. Ieri, meaning yesterday. So this sentence uses the passato prossimo, the past participle with avere, to report a completed past action. The action of receiving the email is finished and happened at a specific point in time, yesterday. Now you can use this structure to talk about what you did, received, or completed in the past in Italian. And here's something that helps you recognize the past participle of regular verbs. Italian verbs have different endings in their infinitive forms, like are, ere, and ire. To form the past participle, we just change those endings. For are verbs, we change it into ato. Like accettare becomes accettato, accepted. For ere verbs, we use uto. So ricevere becomes ricevuto, received. And for ire verbs, we use ito. For example, finire becomes finito, finished. So when we hear ho ricevuto, you can tell right away, ho is I have, and ricevuto is received. Together, I have received, or simply, I received. You'll see this pattern again and again as you described completed actions in the past. Apart from these forms, the past participle of irregular verbs is different. Check the lesson notes on our website for all the variants. Now, let's look at some speaking examples. Io e mio figlio abbiamo guardato la partita insieme. My son and I watched the match together. Can you see how the pattern applies here? Let's break it down. Io e mio figlio. My son and I. This is the subject of the sentence. It's a compound subject, so the verb agrees in the first person plural, we. Abbiamo. We have. This is the present tense of the verb avere, used as the auxiliary verb. Guardato. Watch it. This is the past participle of the regular are verb guardare. La partita, the match, is the thing they watched. Insieme, together. This tells us how the action was done. So the full sentence follows the pattern subject plus present of avere plus past participle. In this case, io e mio figlio, subject, plus abbiamo, present of avere, guardato, past participle. This structure is used to describe a completed action in the past. In this case, watching the match. Here's another example. Ho venduto la mia vecchia bicicletta. I sold my old bicycle. Ho venduto la mia vecchia bicicletta. I sold my old bicycle. Let's try one more. Le mie amiche hanno comprato i biglietti per il concerto. My friends bought the tickets for the concert. Le mie amiche hanno comprato i biglietti per il concerto. My friends bought the tickets for the concert. Another one. Ieri ho letto un articolo interessante sull'economia italiana. Yesterday I read an interesting article about the Italian economy. Yesterday I read an interesting article about the Italian economy. Here, letto is the past participle of the irregular verb leggere, meaning to read. Ieri ho letto un articolo interessante sull'economia italiana. Yesterday, I read an interesting article about the Italian economy. One last example. Hai scritto un'email a Innova? Did you write an email to Innova? In this sentence, we see scritto, which is again the past participle of an irregular verb scrivere, meaning to write. Make sure to check the list of irregular verbs in our website. Hai scritto un'email a Innova? Did you write an email to Innova? Now you know how to give an account of past events and outcomes in Italian. And you can move on to the practice. A presto!
Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Italian ebook before it's gone.
Do you know how to discuss past events in Italian? Welcome to 3-Step Italian Practice by ItalianPod101.com. In this lesson, you will practice using the imperfetto with the 2 key patterns. Let's look at the main dialogue. 2 people are talking about their childhood. Sì, l'adoro. Quando ero bambino vivevo a Milano e mangiavo spesso la cotoletta. Yes, I love it. When I was a child, I lived in Milan and often ate cutlet. Interessante. Io invece mangiavo molta pasta da bambino. Interesting. I, on the other hand, used to eat a lot of pasta as a child. Quando ero. Vivevo. Mangiavo. Mangiavo. In the dialogue, we heard several verbs in the imperfetto tense, like ero, vivevo, mangiavo. The imperfetto is used to describe how things were in the past, habits, ongoing actions, and states of being. It's often translated as used to or was or were doing in English. We have learned 2 useful sentence patterns. The first line follows this pattern. Quando plus imperfect sentence 1, comma, imperfect sentence 2. This is used to describe two things that were happening at the same time in the past. Quando ero bambino, vivevo a Milano e mangiavo spesso la cotoletta. When I was a child, I lived in Milan and often ate cutlet. The second line follows da plus noun or adjective plus imperfect sentence. This pattern introduced a past role or condition, like being a child, followed by a habitual action. Io, invece, mangiavo molta pasta da bambino. I, on the other hand, used to eat a lot of pasta as a child. These sentence structures help you describe who you were and what you used to do in the past. Let's practice using these patterns with the imperfect tense. Choose the best answer to complete the sentence. Ready? Mio fratello, molto sport da ragazzo. Mio fratello, molto sport da ragazzo. Faceva. Faceva. Mio fratello faceva molto sport da ragazzo. Mio fratello faceva molto sport da ragazzo. My brother used to do a lot of sports as a boy. We use faceva because it's the third person singular of fare in the imperfetto, describing a repeated past activity. Choose the best answer to complete the sentence. Ready? Quando a scuola portavo sempre il panino da casa. Quando a scuola portavo sempre il panino da casa. Andavo. Andavo. Quando andavo a scuola portavo sempre il panino da casa. Quando andavo a scuola portavo sempre il panino da casa. When I used to go to school, I always brought a sandwich from home. We use andavo, the first person singular of andare, to show a past routine. Choose the best answer to complete the sentence. Ready? Da bambino, non le verdure. Da bambino, non le verdure. Mangiavo. Mangiavo. Da bambino non mangiavo le verdure. Da bambino non mangiavo le verdure. As a child, I didn't used to eat vegetables. We use mangiavo, the first person singular of mangiare, to express a habitual dislike. Unscramble the words to make a sentence. Ready? Quando? Quando ero. Quando ero piccolo. Quando ero piccolo, giocavo. Quando ero piccolo, giocavo con. Quando ero piccolo, giocavo con le. Quando ero piccolo, giocavo con le macchine. When I was little, I used to play with toy cars. Quando ero piccolo, giocavo con le macchine. Choose the best answer to complete the sentence. Ready? Da ragazza guardava or guardavo molti film stranieri. Da ragazza guardava or guardavo molti film stranieri. Guardavo. Guardavo. Da ragazza guardavo molti film stranieri. As a girl, I used to watch a lot of foreign films. Guardavo is used here because it matches the first-person singular subject implied by da ragazza, as a girl, referring to the speaker herself. We use the avo ending to indicate I used to in the imperfecto tense. Choose the best answer to complete the sentence. Ready? I miei nonni vivevano or vivevamo in campagna. I miei nonni vivevano or vivevamo in campagna. Vivevano. Vivevano. I miei nonni vivevano in campagna. My grandparents used to live in the countryside. Vivevano is correct because the subject I miei nonni, my grandparents, is third person plural. The vano ending in the imperfect tense agrees with they, showing a repeated or habitual action in the past. Let's translate some sentences into Italian. Translate. When I was 10, I used to ride my bike every day. Into Italian. Quando, meaning when, followed by avevo, the imperfect tense of avere, meaning I used to have, or simply I was age. Next. 10 anni, meaning 10 years old, followed by andavo, the imperfect form of andare, meaning I used to go. And finally, in bici ogni giorno, meaning by bike every day. The structure quando plus imperfect sentence, comma, imperfect sentence is used here because we are describing two background actions or states that were true at the same time in the past. Both avevo and andavo are in the imperfecto tense, used to talk about age and repeated past actions. Quando avevo 10 anni, andavo in bici ogni giorno. Quando avevo 10 anni, andavo in bici ogni giorno. When I was 10, I used to ride my bike every day. Translate. As a child, I used to help my grandmother in the kitchen. Into Italian. Da bambino, meaning as a child, followed by aiutavo, the imperfect tense of aiutare, meaning I used to help. Next. Mia nonna, meaning my grandmother. And finally, in cucina, meaning in the kitchen. The pattern da plus noun or adjective, comma, imperfect sentence is used here because we are describing someone's status in the past being a child, followed by an habitual action. Aiutavo is the imperfect tense used for regular or repeated past actions. Da bambino aiutavo mia nonna in cucina. Da bambino aiutavo mia nonna in cucina. As a child, I used to help my grandmother in the kitchen. Translate. When we were young, we had a dog. Into Italian. Quando, meaning when, followed by eravamo, the imperfect form of essere, meaning we were. Next, giovani, meaning young, followed by avevamo, the imperfect tense of avere, meaning we used to have. And finally, un cane, meaning a dog. Quando plus imperfect sentence, comma, imperfect sentence. Is used here because the sentence describes a past time frame and a situation that was ongoing. Eravamo and avevamo are both in the imperfetto, used for past descriptions and continuous states. Quando eravamo giovani, avevamo un cane. Quando eravamo giovani, avevamo un cane. When we were young, we had a dog. Listen to me as I speak. Which imperfetto verb is used in the sentences? Da bambino non mangiavo le verdure. Let's listen one more time. Da bambino non mangiavo le verdure. Did you hear mangiavo? Mangiavo, the imperfetto form of mangiare, is used here to describe a repeated action in the past. How about quando ero piccolo giocavo con le macchinine? Let's listen one more time. Quando ero piccolo giocavo con le macchinine. Did you hear giocavo? Giocavo is the imperfetto of giocare, used here to express a habitual action during childhood. Next. Da ragazza guardavo molti film stranieri. One more time. Da ragazza guardavo molti film stranieri. Did you hear guardavo? Guardavo is the imperfetto tense showing that the speaker regularly watched films in the past. And quando avevo 10 anni andavo in bici ogni giorno. One more time. Quando avevo 10 anni andavo in bici ogni giorno. Did you hear andavo? Andavo is the imperfetto form of andare, used to indicate a past routine or ongoing activity. Thank you for watching. Now you know how to discuss past events in Italian. And now you can move on to the next lesson in the pathway. A presto!
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Italian ebook before it's gone.
Do you know how to give an account of past events and outcomes in Italian? Welcome to 3-Step Italian Practice by ItalianPod101.com. In this lesson, you will practice the past participle with the present tense of avere, to have. Let's look at the main dialogue. Two people are having a conversation. Patrizia, hai ricevuto qualche notizia da Innova? Patrizia, did you receive any news from Innova? Sì, ho ricevuto un'email ieri. Yes, I received an email yesterday. È una buona notizia? Is it good news? Ho ricevuto. Ricevuto. To talk about things you did in the past, like something you received, bought, or finished, we use the past participle with the verb avere. The pattern is simple. Subject plus present tense of avere plus past participle. For example, sì, ho ricevuto un'email ieri. Yes, I received an email yesterday. Now, how do you form the past participle? It depends on the verb ending. For verbs ending in are, change it to ato, like accettare becomes accettato. For ere verbs, use uto, like ricevere, ricevuto. And for ire verbs, use ito, like finire, finito. So when you hear ho ricevuto, that's I have received, or simply I received. Apart from these forms, the past participle of irregular verbs is different. Check the lesson notes on our website for all the variants. Let's practice the past participle with more examples. Choose the best answer to complete the sentence. Ready? Ho la cena per tutta la famiglia. Ho la cena per tutta la famiglia. Cucinato. Cucinato. Ho cucinato la cena per tutta la famiglia. Ho cucinato la cena per tutta la famiglia. I cooked dinner for the whole family. We use cucinato in this sentence because cucinare is a regular are verb. With a regular verb that expresses an action as cucinare, we use the verb avere in the present, ho, and add the past participle cucinato, given by the base form of the verb cucin plus the ending ato. That gives us ho cucinato, I cooked. Choose the best answer to complete the sentence. Ready? Marco ha il suo progetto ieri sera. Marco ha il suo progetto ieri sera. Finito. Finito. Marco ha finito il suo progetto ieri sera. Marco ha finito il suo progetto ieri sera. Marco finished his project last night. We use finito here because finire is a regular ire verb. We use the verb avere in the present, a, plus the past participle finito, given by the base of the verb finire, fin, and the ending ito. So Marco ha finito means Marco finished. Choose the best answer to complete the sentence. Ready? Luisa ha le sue parole. Luisa ha le sue parole. Creduto. Creduto. Luisa ha creduto alle sue parole. Luisa ha creduto alle sue parole. Luisa believed his words. We use creduto in this sentence because credere is a regular ere verb. We use the verb avere in the present, and the past participle creduto, given by the base of the verb credere, cred, and the ending uto. So, Luisa ha creduto means Luisa believed. Unscramble the words to make a sentence. Ready? Hai. Hai trovato. Hai trovato le. Hai trovato le chiavi. Hai trovato le chiavi della. Hai trovato le chiavi della macchina? Did you find the car keys? Hai trovato le chiavi della macchina? Choose the best answer to complete the sentence. Ready? Avete comprato or comprito il pane e il latte? Avete comprato or comprito il pane e il latte? Comprato. Comprato. Avete comprato il pane e il latte? Did you buy the bread and the milk? Comprato is used here because comprare is a regular are verb. We use the present tense of the verb avere, avete, and the past participle comprato. So, avete comprato means you bought. Choose the best answer to complete the sentence. Ready? Hanno visto or veduto un bel film al cinema. Hanno visto or veduto un bel film al cinema. Visto. Visto. Hanno visto un bel film al cinema. They saw a nice movie at the cinema. Visto is the correct answer because it's the past participle of vedere, which is irregular. Even though vedere ends in ere, the past participle is visto, not veduto. Hanno visto means they saw. Let's translate some sentences into Italian. Translate: I cleaned my room this morning. Into Italian. Ho. The first person singular present of the verb avere, meaning I have, followed by pulito, the past participle of the regular verb pulire, meaning clean. Next, la mia stanza, meaning my room, followed by stamattina, meaning this morning. Ho pulito is used here because pulire is a regular ire verb, and we use the past participle with avere plus ito. Ho pulito. Ho pulito la mia stanza stamattina. Ho pulito la mia stanza stamattina. I cleaned my room this morning. Translate. Lucia wrote a letter to her friend into Italian. Lucia, the subject, followed by a, the third person singular present of the verb avere, meaning has. Next, scritto, the past participle of the regular verb scrivere, meaning written, followed by una lettera, meaning a letter. Next, alla sua amica, meaning to her friend. Ha scritto is used here because scrivere is an irregular verb and we use avere plus the irregular past participle scritto. Lucia ha scritto una lettera alla sua amica. Lucia ha scritto una lettera alla sua amica. Lucia wrote a letter to her friend. Translate. We received a reply from the hotel into Italian. Abbiamo, the first person plural present of the verb avere, meaning we have. Next, ricevuto, the past participle of the regular verb ricevere, meaning received, followed by una risposta, meaning a reply. Next, dall'hotel, meaning from the hotel. Abbiamo ricevuto. Abbiamo ricevuto is used here because ricevere is a regular ere verb, and we use avere plus uto to form the past participle. Abbiamo ricevuto una risposta dall'hotel. Abbiamo ricevuto una risposta dall'hotel. We received a reply from the hotel. Listen to me as I speak. Which verb in the past participle form is used in the sentence? Ho cucinato la cena per tutta la famiglia. Let's listen one more time. Ho cucinato la cena per tutta la famiglia. Did you hear? Cucinato? Cucinato, meaning cooked, is the past participle of the regular are verb cucinare. We use o, the present tense of avere, meaning I have, together with cucinato, to talk about a completed action in the past. How about? Hanno visto un bel film al cinema. Let's listen one more time. Hanno visto un bel film al cinema. Did you hear? Visto? Visto, meaning seen, is the past participle of the irregular verb vedere. Here we use hanno plus visto to talk about a completed past action. Next. Ho pulito la mia stanza stamattina. One more time. Ho pulito la mia stanza stamattina. Did you hear? Pulito? Pulito, meaning cleaned, is the past participle of the regular ire verb, pulire. This sentence uses ho plus pulito to say I cleaned. And abbiamo ricevuto una risposta dall'hotel. One more time. Abbiamo ricevuto una risposta dall'hotel. Did you hear? Ricevuto? Ricevuto, meaning received, is the past participle of the regular ere verb ricevere. Here we use abbiamo plus ricevuto to talk about a completed action. Thank you for watching. Now you know how to give an account of past events and outcomes in Italian. And now you can move on to the next lesson in the pathway. A presto! Are you ready to learn 5 new Italian words? This week's topic is basic items and verbs. And there'll be a quiz at the end to test you on the words. So let's go! Tablet. Tablet. Questo tablet. Questo tablet. Ti piace questo tablet? Ti piace questo tablet? Ciao Viola! Ti piace questo tablet? L'ho comprato in Giappone. In Giappone? Allora è super tecnologico, vero? Let's review. Say tablet. 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 Say this tablet. Questo tablet. Questo tablet. Say, do you like this tablet? Ti piace questo tablet? Ti piace questo tablet? Dove? Dove? Dove l'hai comprato? Dove l'hai comprato? Questo orologio è bellissimo! Dove l'hai comprato? In Svizzera? No, non lo vendo, è mio. Let's review! Say where. Dove? Dove? Say, where did you buy it? Dove l'hai comprato? Dove l'hai comprato? Crin 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 crin. Bicchiere. Crin 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 crin. Bicchiere. Il bicchiere. Crin crin. Il bicchiere. Mi passi il bicchiere, per favore? Mi passi il bicchiere, per favore? Mi passi il bicchiere, per favore? Certo, ma non romperlo, come l'ultima volta. Let's review. Say glass. Bicchiere. Bicchiere. Say the glass. Il bicchiere. Il bicchiere. Say, can you pass me the glass, please? Mi passi il bicchiere, per favore? Mi passi il bicchiere, per favore? Comprare. Comprare. Comprare un vestito. Comprare un vestito. Devo comprare un vestito nuovo. Devo comprare un vestito nuovo. Devo comprare un vestito nuovo per il lavoro. Ma ne hai già 100 nell'armadio. Let's review. Say buy. Comprare. Comprare. Say buy a dress. Comprare un vestito. Comprare un vestito. Say, I need to buy a new dress. Devo comprare un vestito nuovo. Devo comprare un vestito nuovo. Avere. Avere. Hai qualcosa? Hai qualcosa? Hai qualcosa da leggere? Hai qualcosa da leggere? Hai qualcosa da leggere durante la pausa? No, ma ho un menù. Vuoi imparare tutti i piatti a memoria? Let's review. Say have. Avere. Avere. Say you have something. Hai qualcosa? Hai qualcosa? Say, do you have something to read? Hai qualcosa da leggere? Hai qualcosa da leggere? Now, let's see how well you remember these words. Ready?
Tablet. Where? Bicchiere. Buy. Avere.
Great job! Follow Italian Pod 101 for more Italian lessons. Are you ready to learn 5 new Italian words? This week's topic is size and quality. And there'll be a quiz at the end to test you on the words. So, let's go! Grande. Grande. Borsa grande. Borsa grande. Ho comprato una borsa grande oggi. Ho comprato una borsa grande oggi. Ho comprato una borsa grande oggi. Ma è abbastanza grande per tutte le tue cose? Let's review. Say big. Grande. Grande. Say big bag. Borsa grande. Borsa grande. Say, I bought a big bag today. Ho comprato una borsa grande oggi. Ho comprato una borsa grande oggi. Favoloso. Favoloso. Libro favoloso. Libro favoloso. Ho letto un libro favoloso. Ho letto un libro favoloso. Ho letto un libro favoloso sulla gestione del tempo. Veramente? Allora, perché sei in ritardo oggi? Let's review. Say fabulous. Favoloso. Favoloso. Say fabulous book. Libro favoloso. Libro favoloso. Say, I read a fabulous book. Ho letto un libro favoloso. Ho letto un libro favoloso. Caro. Caro. Davvero caro. Davvero caro. Questo vestito è davvero caro. Questo vestito è davvero caro. Questo vestito è davvero caro. Oh no! Allora il mio portafoglio è in pericolo. Let's review. Say expensive. Caro. Caro. Say really expensive. Davvero caro. Davvero caro. Say, this dress is really expensive. Questo vestito è davvero caro. Questo vestito è davvero caro. Piccolo. Piccolo. Piccolo regalo. Piccolo regalo. Ho comprato un piccolo regalo per te. Ho comprato un piccolo regalo per te. Guarda, ho comprato un piccolo regalo per te. Oh, grazie! È davvero piccolo, ma ha un grande fascino. Let's review. Say small. Piccolo. Piccolo. Say small gift. Piccolo regalo. Piccolo regalo. Say, I bought a small gift for you. Ho comprato un piccolo regalo per te. Ho comprato un piccolo regalo per te. Noioso, noioso, davvero noioso, davvero noioso. Questo film è davvero noioso. Questo film è davvero noioso. Questo film è davvero noioso, non trovi? E allora, perché lo stai ancora guardando? Let's review. Say boring. Noioso. Noioso. Say really boring. Davvero noioso. Davvero noioso. Say this movie is really boring. Questo film è davvero noioso. Questo film è davvero noioso. Now, let's see how well you remember these words. Ready?
Grande. Fabulous. Caro. Small. Noioso.
Great job! Follow Italian Pod 101 for more Italian lessons. Are you ready to learn 5 new Italian words? This week's topic is preferences and comfort. And there'll be a quiz at the end to test you on the words. So, let's go! Semplice. Semplice. Ricetta semplice. Ricetta semplice. Voglio una ricetta semplice per la cena di stasera. Voglio una ricetta semplice per la cena di stasera. Voglio una ricetta semplice per la cena di stasera. Che ne dici di un piatto di pasta al sugo? Let's review. Say simple. Semplice. Semplice. Say simple recipe. Ricetta semplice. Ricetta semplice. Say I want a simple recipe for dinner tonight. Voglio una ricetta semplice per la cena di stasera. Voglio una ricetta semplice per la cena di stasera. Preferire. Preferire. Preferisci studiare? Preferisci studiare? Preferisci studiare grammatica o conversazione? Preferisci studiare grammatica o conversazione? Preferisci studiare la grammatica o la conversazione? Preferisco la conversazione, ma senza la grammatica come parliamo? Let's review. Say prefer. Preferire. Preferire. Say you prefer to study. Preferisci studiare. Preferisci studiare. Say, do you prefer to study grammar or conversation? Preferisci studiare grammatica o conversazione? Preferisci studiare grammatica o conversazione? Molto, molto, molto stanca, molto stanca. Oggi sono molto stanca. Oggi sono molto stanca. Ciao Erika, oggi sono molto stanca. Io invece sono molto felice. È l'ora del caffè. Let's review. Say very. Molto. Molto. Say very tired. Molto stanca. Molto stanca. Say, today I'm very tired. Oggi sono molto stanca. Oggi sono molto stanca. Comodo. Comodo. Davvero comodo. Davvero comodo. Questo divano è davvero comodo. Questo divano è davvero comodo. Questo divano è davvero comodo, non trovi? Sì, ma non addormentarti durante la lezione. Let's review. Say comfortable. Comodo. Comodo. Say really comfortable. Davvero comodo. Davvero comodo. Say, this sofa is really comfortable. Questo divano è davvero comodo. Questo divano è davvero comodo. Nuovo. Nuovo. Macchina fotografica nuova. Macchina fotografica nuova. Ho comprato una macchina fotografica nuova. Ho comprato una macchina fotografica nuova. Ho comprato una macchina fotografica nuova. Un'altra? Vediamo se le foto sono migliori. Let's review. Say new. Nuovo. Nuovo. Say new camera. Macchina fotografica nuova. Macchina fotografica nuova. Say I bought a new camera. Ho comprato una macchina fotografica nuova. Ho comprato una macchina fotografica nuova. Now, let's see how well you remember these words. Ready?
Semplice. Prefer. Molto. Comfortable.
Nuovo.
Great job! Follow Italian Pod 101 for more Italian lessons.
Access your free language gifts right now, before they expire. First up, 30 antonyms you must know. Want to double your vocabulary? Learn how to say young and old, hot and cold, and much more. You'll pick up over 30 words with this vocab bonus. Second, Travel Like a Boss PDF cheat sheet. If you're learning the language but don't know these basic travel phrases inside, what have you been doing? Download this bonus cheat sheet right now to fix that. Third, 20 small talk phrases that make you sound fluent. Chatting with native speakers would be easy if you bothered to learn these useful phrases. So access this 1-minute small talk phrases lesson now. Fourth, 10 phrases to amaze native speakers. This lesson teaches you even more phrases that make you sound fluent and will impress native speakers. What are they? You'll find out inside. And last but not least, tired of apps that only teach you random words? Want an app that teaches you the language through everyday conversations? With innovative language learning, you're exposed to real conversations between real native speakers. And then get everything slowed down and explained so you can learn the language fast. Download it for free on Android, iPhone, and iPad. To get your free gifts of the month, click the link in the description below. And download them now, before they expire. Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.